All right, checking on these lakes again. On my way home from work. I can't take this. I need hard water. This is crazy. January 4th, and there's not really a whole lot of ice out there. So I'm gonna check these same few lakes, and I want to see how the progress is. This is the first lake from the video just a few days ago. Great temps. Again, it's Thursday right now. The video will come out on Friday. It didn't get above 25 today. How you guys like my hair too? Just got out of work. Usually I cover that up with a ball cap. But got real cold last night. Temperatures, the remainder of the week, might creep a little bit above freezing at points. But good temps overnight. So lake number one. Lake number one. Here we go. I'm gonna flip you guys around. Check this out. There you go. That's all it takes. It's almost locked up. You can see a hole there, big hole out there. As far as I can see that way, it's locked up. So we finally have some ice. That might have been a bit much, but I'm excited. Sweet, on to the next lake. Look at that. That's all it takes. Hopefully it locks all the way up tonight. All right, lake number 2. Sorry about that. This one's a deeper lake. That first lake I was at gets about 40 to 50 feet deep. This one here gets about 70 feet deep. We had a little bit of shore ice here the other day, and right about the same. A little bit more shore ice over here. You can see some over there, but it's still mostly open water. Not a whole lot of change on this here lake, so this one's not looking as promising. But again, it's gonna get cold, and it's gonna stay cold as far as I can see. It looks like in about a week. Again, it's Thursday, about a week. I think next Wednesday, lows are supposed to get mid-teens overnight, and we might lock in that for a little bit. So we'll check back in tomorrow. It's almost 5 o'clock. I gotta get home. I won't have time to check any more lakes tonight, but all right, it is Friday, January 5th, back out checking lakes. Sorry, it's a little windy. I'm trying to cover it up, but did not check this lake last week. I can see other people have been out here. There's foot tracks. This is a 27-acre lake, and it's about just under 20 feet deep at its deepest point. So here we go. Time for the reveal. This one's locked up. This one is completely locked up all the way around. This one, I believe, I've never fished this lake. Sorry about my finger getting in the camera there, but a lot of panfish here. So that looks good. I'm gonna head to Burt. We're going to Burt next to check that out, but this little lake's locked up. It doesn't, right up by the shore here. Yeah. Let me do that again for you. It's got a bit to go yet, but that's a start. Temps should help move this lake along, so off to Burt. Burt Lake. You can kind of see behind me here. It's trying. This wind does not help. It's been very windy the last couple of days. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right, but it's been very windy. Let me show you what's going on. Here's a look at Burt Lake. Pretty much open water. We are getting shore ice. You can kind of see it over there. Right up along the shore. Spin you back around, open water. You can see the shore ice here. Taking a look over on this side. A little bit more shore ice. Sorry you see my fingers when I'm trying to cover the mics from the wind, but it's trying. This wind does not help. It's going to be cold enough, but this wind keeps up. It's going to take it a little bit longer, but we're going to keep going. One more lake coming at you. All right, last check-in for today. This was, I believe, the last lake on the previous video from January 2nd. January 2nd, we were wide open except for a little bit of shore ice. So here we go. This is a 127 acre lake, I believe, if I remember correctly. and it's got one hole in it. It's about 25 foot deep. So last time it was mostly wide open water, and we are locked up. As far as the eye can see, we got ice. Scan across here. I don't see any open water. There could be some over there. It's kind of hard to tell though. We're gonna go check another spot and see if we can get a better visual of it. But this looks much better than just a few days ago when it was mostly open water and we had a little bit of shore ice right from this spot. So give her the old test here. Clear that off a little bit. I can hear it cracking some. It's gonna be a minute yet, but that looks way better. So things are looking a lot more promising this trip, just a couple days from our last trip. So we keep these temps up, which it appears we're going to. Might creep just above freezing for a couple days, but it's going to get down in the low 20s at night. So it's going to be a slow build, but it's going to be building. And the first step on some of these inland lakes appears to be out of the way of them getting locked up and that skim ice across the top. So now we just got to keep building. But this will probably be my last chance to be able to go out and check ice for several days. My work schedule, I'll be working, so I might be able to stop at a couple of the lakes. I've showed you the first couple lakes in this video and just kind of check on those and see how those are doing. But some of these other lakes takes me a little bit to get to, and I won't have enough daylight. So, but we are less than a week away from our hopeful ice camp for Michigan Outdoors Report. So we're excited. We are very excited. Hard water season is that close. It's that close. Squish Josiah's head. But anyways, stay with us. We're going to have a great time on the ice this year once it gets here. Lots of reports coming. Hopefully lots of action. We had a great hard water season, a short hard water season, especially for our field staff downstate. Didn't get a whole lot of ice, but us northern Michigan boys, we're going to make the best of it. So it's getting there, folks. Thanks for watching. Be safe. Make sure you check the ice as you go. What I consider safe ice, you may not consider safe ice. So it's on you. Spud your way out. Be very careful. There's no fish worth falling in the lake for and potentially dying. Your family loves you and they want you to come home. Isn't that right, Josiah? So, all right. Tim checking out.